Lots of Florida beaches could look and even smell differently very soon. Coastal communities now have the power to restrict smoking on beaches.
And we learned that one local beach is considering doing that. But as ABC Action News reporter Chad Mills found out, not everybody's on board with it.
On Madeira Beach, as volunteers hold a midweek cleanup, they find cigarette butts repeatedly. And that's no surprise to Mayor John Hendricks.
Cigarette butts are terrible. We find them all over.
The discarded butts, which break down slowly into tiny pieces of plastic, are the #1 piece of litter found on Florida beaches, according to the Ocean Conservancy. But now coastal communities have a new tool. A state law that took effect last week will let them restrict smoking at public beaches and parks, and that's something Hendricks is ready to enact in the next few months.
I imagine that most all of the beach communities along the barrier islands will be putting in the same policy regarding cigarettes and smoking on the beach.
But not everyone is on board, like Gulfport Mayor Sam Henderson.
I don't think it's legislation that's going to have any kind of real impact.
His concern, a cigarette smoking ban for beaches would be hard to enforce and do little good when the state prevents cities from regulating other sources of ocean pollution, like plastic bags and straws.
This really just feels like a scrap being thrown as opposed to meaningful legislation that groups like Ocean Conservancy and others have been asking for a very long time.
But to J.P. Brooker with the Ocean Conservancy, the beach smoking law is a worthy start.
It's definitely a step in the right direction.
A step he hopes beach communities take, from Pensacola to Key West to Tampa Bay. Back in Madeira Beach, where the mayor supports a ban, his concern is consistency. When a ban is put in place, he wants to make sure that you can't walk from one beach to the neighboring beach and have two different sets of rules. So something to consider, something to think about as Madeira Beach and its neighbors move forward. In Gulfport this morning, though, Chad Mills, ABC Action News.